Oh, stop recording checkbox checked. Settings row, Manamon 2 row. Cancel.
We're gonna try to take on the Desert Dragon out.
Another stream. How much longer does this desert go on? I'm so hot and tired. I looked up, hearing the noise, to see the sun blocked by a massive creature as it rapidly descended toward me.
Oh.
Ah! I shouted lamely, reaching for my nets. Is that a Manamon? A large earth-colored dragon swoops out of the sky. Go, Thunder Colt and Kangard. Select an action for Thunder Colt. Attack. B. Foe Desert Dragon. M. A generic-looking earth-colored dragon. It has thick scales covering its entire body in armor, as well as wings that look as dangerous as they look efficient at flying. Select choose full move protect. Pull. Select an action for Kangard. Choose. Kangard seems to be having a vision. Foe Desert Dragon used Quake. Foe Desert Dragon has dealt 81 damage. Select an action for Thunder Colt in equipment. Other item status. Paralysis fact scored Mighty Earth Antidote Mighty. Select Kangard. Select an action for Kangard. Choose Kangard. The move failed. Foe Desert Dragon used Quake. Foe Desert Dragon has dealt 30 damage to Kangard. Choose a move. Protect. Choose a move. The move failed. Foe Desert Dragon tunneled underground. Choose full moon blessed protect heavens with battery burst, electric selected Foe Quake machine. Thunder Colt has dealt 0 damage to Foe Quake machine. Foe Quake machine used earthquake. The move does not affect Thunder Colt.
Yes.
Foe Quake machine has dealt 13 damage to Kangard. Foe Quake machine has dealt 17 damage. Select an action for Kang. Choose a move. Select an Kangard has 75 out of 1. Shoot Blaze Punch, Start Punch, Charge Tackle, Fighting, Physical, Effect 1, Start Punch, Electric and Fighting. Select Foe Quake machine. Kangard has dealt 0 damage. Foe Quake machine. The move does critical. Foe Quake machine has dealt 42 damage. Foe Quake machine. Foe Desert Dragon. Foe Desert Select Tank Club Roll. Choose a move. Battles in status. Mighty Earth 14 cancel. Stronger revive 6. Select Kangard. Kangard has been select an in status. Revive Stronger 1. Select the Kangard. Foe Desert Dragon has dealt 13 damage. Select an action for Thunder Colt. Attack. Choose a move. Battery burst, electric, heaven's wind, protect. Select an action for club roll in switch. Select the map Kangard. Kangard has 118 out of 118 health. Go. Foe Desert Dragon tunneled underground. Select an action for Thunder Colt. Choose heaven's winds, air, and select the target. Foe Quake machine. Thunder. Thunder Colt has Foe. The move does not affect Thunder Colt. Foe Quake machine has dealt 15 damage to Kangard. Foe Quake machine. Select an action for choose a move. Spirits, Blaze Punch, Flame, Charge Tackle. Select Foe Quake. Kangard's strength was increased by Foe Quake machine. The move does. Foe Quake machine has dealt 13 damage. Foe Quake machine. Foe Desert Dragon used tunnel. Foe Thunder Colt has 93 out of 100. Shoot battery burst. Protect. has 46 in stat revive. Medical max total full curing antidote mighty herb 14. Kangaroo Foe Desert Dragon used broil. Foe Desert Dragon has dealt 26 damage to Kangard. Select an action for Thunder Cold. Choose a move. Full Moon Black. Thunder Cold. Thunder Cold regained 13 health. Thunder Cold's defense and magic defense. Select an action for Kangard. Choose a move. Charge attack. Kangard has dealt 0. Kangard's strength was increased by Foe Desert Dragon tunneled underground. Select an action for Thunder Cold. Attack. Choose Protect, Holy, Heaven's Winds, Air, and Foe. Thunder Cold, Foe. The move does not. Foe Quake. Select an Kangard has 50 out of 118 in status. Might. Kang. Foe Desert Dragon used tunnel. B. Foe Desert Dragon has 78%. Select an action for Thunder Cold. Choose a battle staff slash. Thunder Cold has dealt 17 damage. Select an action for Kangard. Attack. Choose a move. Charge tackle. Spirit sight. Ice. Kangard has dealt 158 damage to Foe Desert Dragon. Foe Desert Dragon used Quake. Foe Desert Dragon has dealt 30 damage. Foe Desert Dragon has 11%. Select Kangard has 40. Kangard has dealt 238 damage to Foe Desert Dragon. Victory. Thunder Cold gained 3857 experience points. Thunder Cold has increased to level 36. Thunder Cold now has 45. Training. Kangard gained 38. Kangard has increased to level 37. Club Bowl gained. Club Bowl has increased to level 35. Lantlar has increased to level 37. Lantlar is now capable of using the spell Torch, but Lantlar already knows 5 spells. Select the move Torch, Diabolic Astral, Sunshine, Magic Lights. Greenaverb gained 3857. Greenaverb has increased to level 36. Greenaverb now has 26. Wavidimus has increased to level 37. Obtain 4056 gold. Greenaverb is ready to transform. Congratulations. Greenaverb transformed into Bambistica. So, that was another Hyper Manamon, I guess. It must have been. But it wasn't like Mondevol or Symphonid, it seems to be more like Master Diaz. Wow. Puff puff. I can't be too far from the city now. Come on Manamon partners, let's get going. You drink? It's... You... Suli City. You aren't going in that stadium before me. As soon as that dumb tamer's done battling, I'll be the first challenger in there to fight. House. Is Sunny still the Manamon master? I don't watch the TV enough to know. Ashton found a Giganet. I'm researching Manamon abilities. Every Manamon I've ever seen has an ability. Some Manamon are defined largely by their special abilities, like slothing or virulite. It's a nice sight to look at from the benches. As a Manamon tamer, there are some places you just can't get to without certain items to help you out. I have one such item right here, a rope. If you can show me the Suli Stadium key, I'll give it to you free of charge. Pok where Suli Sid. The world is flat. We live on a flat earth. Don't speak, you'll only use your media brainwashing on me. Wah ha 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 ha, I've got you all figured out, ara ha 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 ha. Springdale Turf.
Do keep in mind that we'll need that very soon.
Mana Hotel. $42,000. House. The bench is conveniently placed in the shade. House. You aren't go- You as soon- Suli City. House. It's a night. Madame Boville's. Table for one? A young waitress, slightly older than myself, asked. Oh, I'm not here to eat. I said. I'm looking for Eshkanites. WA what? She asked, doing a double take. It seems like there are always Eshkanites hanging around all the Madame Boville restaurants, that's all. I said, surprised at her reaction. I see. She said. No, I've certainly not seen any. Where did you last see them? She asked curiously. I said. I guess it was at the Madame Boville's in Bretanberg. I replied. Ah, she said. She looked a little worried. What's wrong? I asked. Nothing, sorry, she said blushing. My apologies. If you give me your number, I'll let you know if they show up here. Alright, I said. My name's Ashton. Nice to meet you, Ashton, she replied. As a Manamon tamer, there are some
Actually, this is a very different place, but I really want to find it.
local marketplace. Hi there. How can I help you? Buy. Select the item. Stronger herb. Cancel. Desert garb. 2000 gold. This stuffy looking covering keeps sandstorm from damaging the wearer. Total cure. Stronger. Cancel. Is there? Hello. Wow, we've really been expanding lately. In fact, I've just been hired to sell transformation items. Hi there, select the item, lightning element, star element, smoke element, soulless heartstone, holy artifact, gunk element, chlorophyll element, cancel. Is there any, Our zoning board would not authorize an official Manamon marketplace. They said our local business, this local marketplace, would be put out of business if an official marketplace were to move here. I should point out the owner of this store is a prominent member of the city council, and in turn has a bit of power over the zoning board. We're a small business, and we want to grow and become a bigger place to shop. Won't you give a little to help make our dreams come true? Yes, no, yes. How much gold will you part with now? 10 gold. 20,480 gold. 40,960 gold. 10,200, 5,120. Thank you, thank you. We will use this money well. Hi there. Select chlorophyll element, cancel, star element, 5,000 gold. Is there anything else? Hi there. How can sell, buy, select nature suit, aqua suit, fire suit, curing mist, razor talon, 8,000, curing mist, 3,000 gold. Fire, desert garb, 2,000, razor talon, 8,000 gold. Cancel, is there, Our inventory is not exactly a typical inventory, I'm afraid. I'm sure you have a pocket copter though, so you should be fine if you absolutely have to have some product we do not yet sell. 36,894 gold. We're a small bit. Won't you? How much? 10,000, 5,120 gold. Thank you, thank you. We will. Hi there. Select Berserk Club. Cancel. Berserk Club, 7,500 gold. A club made from a tree in the Bretanberg wilderness. Whilst wielded, the user may use the move Berserk Branch.
Yeah, I thought so.
Nature suit, 8, aqua suit, fire suit, healing mist, curing mist, healing, fires, healing, razor, desert, total cure, mighty herb, strong herb, giganet, meganet, mananet, cancel.
Hey.
Is, cancel. Suli City.
Okay, so it's right near Springdale.
31,700. Suli. Whoa. What's going on? That door is standing alone, without walls surrounding it.
Technically it is. It is just an
Challenger. A man said. You seem perplexed. I'll explain then. The walls are invisible. You'll have to find your way through this area with no cues as to where the walls are. Good luck. 31. Supernaturally strong, that's what my opponent's testimonies always are. Ghost Hunter Maggie has challenged you to a battle. Maggie sent out an apparition.
Okay, let me explain this right now. Apparition is a ghost shadow. Do not get fooled by the ghost circumstances of the stadium. It is actually shadow.
Go, Thunder Colt. Thunder Colt has dealt 108 damage. Ghost Hunter, no. Thunder Colt has dealt 107. Thunder. Ghost, no. Foe. Thunder. Shoot. Physical attack. The user forms a staff in the air in front of it. White rings then form around the staff and pulsate as the staff is slashed into the foe. Heavens wins. Thunder Colt is confused. Thunder Colt has dealt 81 damage. Foe apparition used diabolical fire.
Oh.
Foe apparition has dealt 14 damage. The foe apparition has 18. Select and choose a Thunder. Thunder Colt has dealt 153. Thunder Colt gained 1080. Ghost Hunter Maggie defeated. Okay, so I'm not so great as people say I am. Big deal. Well, okay, nobody really ever said that except one person. Fine, not even one person has ever said that. Tell me, does that make you feel good? Do you feel good about yourself right now? Obtain 336 gold. Save. Game save. Do you feel good about it? Do you? I am in my element when concealed in the pitch black of a moonless midnight. Detective Dennis has challenged you to a battle. Dennis sent out a wolf sire. Foe. Standard. Foe. Thunder Colt has 60 out of... Foe. Thunder Colt has 51. Thunder Colt has increased to level 37. Thunder Colt is now capable of using the spell Lightning Bolt. Select the move, Lightning, Battery, Heaven's Wind, Protect, Full Moon Blessing.
Oh my god.
Protect.
Such a good move.
Detective Dennis is about to summon Skamu. Do you want to Kank Guard? What Foe Skamu has dealt 20 damage. Shoot, Spark Pop. Vanguard has dealt 114 damage. Detective the light. It's blinding. Obtained 1. Game.
He's just so bad.
Oh, don't have such a biased attitude. Just because I'm a thief doesn't mean I'm going to steal from you.
If anyone needs to.
Thief Amy has challenged you to a battle. Amy sent out a Sirenet. Go. Foe. Thunder Colt has fallen under a deadly spell. Foe Sirenet has fallen under a deadly spell. Select. Thunder Colt's magic attack, 72. Shoot, full, lightning bolt, electric, special, effect points 125. Thunder Colt has dealt 126 damage to foe Sirenet. Thunder Colt. Thief aim, what was the password to your security system again? Oh silly me, that's right, you're a traveling tamer with no address. Homeless. Obtained 92 gold.
I knew it, but no gold.
Our leader is very admirable. There are stock lines they give us to say sometimes. Yeah man, this is community service. I've got to help out at the stadium to lower my prison sentence, yeah get me? Thug Dwayne has challenged you to a battle. Dwayne sent out a wolf sire. Thunder Cold has 9 out of 1. Shoot, lightning bolt, full moon bless. Thunder Cold regained 103 health. Thunder Cold's defense and magic. Foe Wolf Sire has dealt 81 damage. Foe Wolf Sire has 100. Can guard. Choose. Kangard has dealt 352. Thunder. Thug Dwayne is about to summon Neoman. No. Phone Neo. Shoot. Charge attack. Spark punch. Blaze. Critical. Kangard has dealt 300. It's hard to. In status. Mighty Herb 12. Thunder status. Mighty select Kangard. Kangard swallowed the mighty herb, healing 102 health. Status. Save. Game. Select. Game save. Come forward, challenger. Adric said. You have made it through my stadium. This will be the 4th stadium on your journey. I have no idea whether you have struggled through your stadium battles or if you have easily knocked each leader to the ground. I can assure you, though, you will not struggle to defeat me, because it will be apparent from the first turn that my victory is assured. Oh yeah? I asked. He made a motion like he was swatting a fly. The banter shall end now. The battle shall begin. Stadium leader Adric has challenged you to a battle. Adric sent out a Sirenet. L. Ashton, hi? It's from Merkilla. I'd better answer it. Hello? I answered. Hello Ashton, I hope now's not a bad time. Merciless frightened voice said. Air. I fumbled, not sure how to react. It's Sangora. She said panicked. I can't find her. I'm terribly sorry. I said to the stadium leader. I'm dreadfully sorry, but that call is urgent. I'm going to have to, gulp, forfeit.
It's not that urgent. I mean, like, come on. It's not that urgent, is it?
And so, faced with a real test of my resolve, I prematurely ended the stadium battle. It was a hard decision, but one that, I felt in retrospect, should not have been so difficult. Stadium keys last only as long as you remain in the stadium challenge, but friends are forever. 32,585 gold.
Yeah. Somebody.
Item.
Inside. Can't. Out of here. Honestly, that's what I like about Manamon today. Cause these are pocket cops inside stadiums. And, well.
Our leader is very admirable. There are stock lines they give us to say sometimes. Part of a marketing messaging campaign. You'd have to talk to someone other than me if you want to know more.
So very poor.
Our inventory is not exact. We're a won't how much 20 40 80 gold 100 300 600 1000 2560 gold 5120 gold 2000. Thank you. We will. Hi there. Select Berserk Club. Cancel. Nature Suit. Aqua. Fire Suit. Healing Mist. Cure. Is there. Sell. Status. Mighty Earth. Equipment. Cancel. Other items. Treasure Chest Key. 3. Ultra Encounter Down. 8. EXP POW. 1. Life Tonic. 1. Mana Net. 5. Rare Jewel. 3. Gunk Element. 1. Mana. Life Tonic. 1. Mana Net. 5. This item. 5. Items. Rare Jewel. This. 3. 10,005. Giganet. 1. Cancel. Gunk Element. 1. Life Tonic. 1. This item. Items. Gunk Element. Treasure Chest Key. 3. Cancel. Is there. We're a small business. Won't. How. 20,000. 40,910. 5,000. Thank. Hi there. Select. Berserk Club. Cancel. Nature. Aqua Suit. Fire. Healing. Healing. Revival Mist. 8,000 gold.
Yes!
Is there. Pocket, where would you like to fly to? Suli City, Mechama, Breetanberg West. Tangerine Embassy. Oh hey kid, you're a Kier citizen, aren't you? Well, I would ask you why you're at the Tangerine Embassy, but unfortunately, we're closed right now, so it wouldn't do you any good if I did ask. If you have an emergency, well, there's not a darn thing I can do about it, so beat it and go see the authorities or something. Select an option. Option unknown. In order. Is it okay to game save? Initialize. You've already received save. Disconnecting. Select merciless. Yes. Oh.
Was she not here?
Oh, Ashton, thanks for showing up. Sangora's health is getting worse. I could tell last night, and this morning it was pretty obvious. Worse? I queried. I was under the impression she was only dealing with a concussion. Never mind that, Ashton, I was in the shower, and when I got out I couldn't find her. I ran out of the house and looked all over for her, but she was nowhere in sight. I shouldn't have taken a shower, oh god, I should, but standing here talking is no use, we've got to go find her. I'll take the north and east areas of Breetanburg, you search the south and west areas, okay? Sure Merkilla, you can count on me. I said. Breetanburg warship space. We have more backbone and moral principles than you small town folk. House. The chest is... Use a treasure... No. Male, I'll give you 350 gold for creature. Female, ah come on, you can do better than that. How about 700? Male, are you out of your mind? I'll give you 4. Female, no deal. I'll accept nothing less than 6. Male, 5, that's my final offer, take it or leave it. Female, fine, you've got a deal. That's 2,500 gold for 5 Manamon. I was inching nearer and nearer whilst they were. Presently, I was near enough to see that the woman was Sangora. The male looked vaguely familiar, but I wasn't certain I had ever spoken to him before. He had stringy wet blonde hair that flopped messily across his head as if it was a nest of senti rather than human hair. He handed her a large stack of gold, which she pocketed. She gave him 5 mononets. Thank you, this looks just about right. He said happily. Sangora he jerked back, revolted as if he had just been touched by a diseased snail. He prodded Sangora with his toe, and seeing her make no move in response, he bent down to retrieve his gold. Hey, what on earth are you doing? I shouted, and he whirled around. Oh crap, come on. The guy said. Oh, hang on, I know, do you? I asked, surprised. Yeah. He grunted. You stalked a few of my buddies in Konduan City. They were raiding the art museum. Yeah, they were pulling off an operation for. Well, that's none of your business actually. Then what the heck are you doing here now? I asked furiously. I was buying Manamon, what did it look like? Certainly not. I said angrily. I was about to say that's illegal. But I realized quickly that of course this idiot knew that. Why didn't you try and help her? I asked ferociously. I thought the dumb kid done died on the spot. He said, seeming quite genuine. She's still breathing. I said, but if you had left her here with nobody around you can bet that she would be. And then you'd be a murderer, what do you think of that? Easy man. He said coolly. Easy? I gasped, astonished. You, Sansaran. He seemed bewildered, as if he wasn't sure how to take this latest insult. You wanna fight me? He asked sneering. You need to put your nets where your mouth is. Myrtilla. I said urgently as she dismounted the Colavetyard she was flying on. I found Sangora, she's right here, but I think she needs medical help. Myrtilla quickly jumped to Sangora's side and started examining her. The Mizar took this opportunity to slink away, taking the nets but not the gold. She's fine, thank God. Myrtilla, fine? I asked. Not dead. She clarified sheepishly. There was an awkward pause. Come on, let's go back to my place.
There you go, for a scene that has another bad music, but it's not at all bad.
Bretanberg? Tangerine?
So you know, I'm just gonna summarize the dialogue.
Merciless room. Guest room. Sorry Ashton, could you pass me the painkillers? They're right there on the table. Myrtilla requested. I found them and gave them to her. After a moment, the very sick Sangora fluttered her eyelids open. Ashton. She said. Where'd you come from? I found you out in the southern section of Bretanberg. I said. I could tell she was dying to ask if I knew what she had done. I know what you were doing. I said solemnly. She slumped against the pillow. What's really going on, Sangora? I asked. I want to help you, but I can't help you until I know how. You've not got a concussion. Or maybe you do, from falling, but you've got more than just a concussion, don't you? It wasn't a question, it was a statement, and she took it as such. It's a long story, she said, eventually. I've got time, I said. Why would you sell your Manamon? Your bond with them was so strong during our fight. When I was 15, I met a man, a boy really, only 16 himself. She began.
Okay, so basically when she was 15, she met a boy named Norman. I think like a year later, he was going on this Manamon journey, and like she tried convincing him like to stay and stuff, but then how do I say this? Well, basically she just cheated on him and got infected with the virus, and so well now she wants to gonna watch Norman do the stadium battle after they got into a fight. The Master Stadium. And now we're gonna offer to go, and because she's too sick to travel there, convince the Stadium Master to move it to Brightonburg East. So I'm skipping this dialogue because honestly this music does not fit.
Bretanberg East, Pokware, Mekamo City. Mekamo.
but still.
I'm a frequent flyer. Mind your own business. Sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you. I've never flown before. Chatter chatter chatter. I'm scared. The label says downfall. Select items, other items, tame, cancel. Thermos, item detector, game console. Select the complete downfall. Well, more info. How well can you fall without killing yourself? Free fall for as long as you dare. Let your parachute out at the right time, and land in the right spot. Welcome to downfall. More info. Play around for 3 token. Oops, looks like other items. I've never flown. Mind your. Hey listen kid, could you do me a favor? I brought this, would you Ashton took the optical potion. I brought other items, optical, cancel, optical potion, a nutrient packed drink which raises the user's accuracy by 2 stages. Are you an employee? Me and my Manamon friends get to go to so many interesting places. Are you an employee? I'm a frequent flyer. I've never flown. Check. I brought so much stuff.
There he is.
Receptionist, hello. Sorry, I'm not ready to fly anywhere just now. I'd like to fly to the Masters Stadium. Terrific. There's no airport there. I assume you're okay with skydiving? Yes, great. Let's see, you are on a stadium challenge so you'll get our special discount. That'll be 900 gold. You'll need to make your payment now. I don't have 900 gold. Alright, here's the gold. I don't. Man, sorry, did I hear you say you don't have enough money for your flight? I really like to pit my Manamon up against strong stadium challengers. How about you have a fight with me and I'll give you the money you need to make your flight? Gentleman Mark has challenged you to a battle. Mark sent out a Rhino. Club Bambus Landlar. Landlar is level 37. Go. Faux Let folk. Landlar. Gentleman Mark is about to summon Sansurgeon. Do you want select Club Club Bull? Club Bull is level 35. Faux Sansurgeon has dealt 17 damage. The attack. Gentleman Mark, you stadium challengers never let me down.
Ha.
Obtained 900 gold.
There you go. That's 900 gold saved. Because he basically gives it to you, so you can basically give it back to him.
Receptionist, that will do nicely. You can come on through. Master Stadium. All Manamon. Excuse me? I asked. The woman replied. Challenger or spectator? Neither. Well, spectator I guess. I said. I was actually hoping I could speak to the stadium master, it's urgent. Master Ruben has already left for this evening. She replied, looking a bit perplexed. If it really is urgent, go ahead and lay down for the night and you can speak to him first thing in the morning. All Manamon have been completely healed. You slept rather late. One of the workers said. Huh? I said sleepily. The battle's about to start. The woman explained. Between Norman and Ruben? I asked, adrenaline pumping through my drowsy body. Oh no. I ran through the stadium as fast as I could, trying to reach the battlefield as quickly as possible. Norman, can't we wait just a few more minutes? I know she's going to show up. Ruben, I've waited as long as possible. You're not the only challenger. Norman, maybe I was a fool to expect her to show up. We haven't spoken in so many years. But I thought she would have the decency to show up for this momentous occasion. Ruben, sorry Norman. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to... Wait, I said, bursting into the arena. What the hell? Both battlers said in unison. Norman, Puff Puff. I gasped. Sangora is Puff Puff. What about Sangora? Norman said quickly. She wants to be here so badly, Puff Puff. I puffed. Norman, she's dying. Dying? He gasped. What happened? She didn't tell you? I asked incredulously. Tell me what? He asked rather flustered. She's very sick, Norman. I said. She wants to cheer you on for your final royale. Ruben, please, won't you move the battle to Britanburg, please? Move the battle? Ruben asked astonished. Please Ruben? Norman butted in. Well, it's not a normal thing. Ruben, please. I begged, losing all sense of dignity in front of this large crowd. Well, all right. He said eventually. Is this the place? Ruben asked. Yup. I said, glowing with pride at pulling off the switch of location. A crowd is beginning to gather. Norman observed. Sangora. Norman said as the woman in question exited Mercilla's house. I had never noticed just how weak she really did look. She was thin, anorexic looking. She looked clammy, and her eyes were bloodshot. What's wrong with you, Sangora? Norman asked. She just shook her head. I'll talk to you after the battle. No, Sangora, you owe me. Norman said. She stopped for a moment and then started to talk. You remember my ordeal with Nelson, don't you?
Yeah, Nelson was the other boy's name.
Yes. He said bitterly. Nelson didn't tell me that he was sick, if you know what I mean. No. Norman said, gasping. Sangora. I contracted the disease. I found out when I went to the doctor about the pain, you know, the miscarriage. But we spoke after the miscarriage. Norman wailed. I didn't want to talk about it to anyone. Sangora said. Oh Sangora, Sangora. Norman wept. I'm so sorry that it happened, Norman, please forgive me. Hush, it's about to start. Ruben said. He had not been paying attention to the conversation. I'll talk to you after the match. Norman said. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Master Ruben said in a booming voice. For real this time, prepare to witness today's epic Manamon battle between longtime Master Ruben and longtime Tamer Norman. Manamon Master Ruben has challenged you to a battle. Ruben sent out a Golavath. Foe Golavath is level 100. Golavath is a large orange frog with noticeably large human-like feet. When it opens its mouth, you can see a tongue-shaped flame where its tongue should be. It has a perfectly round face with a bright red nose. Its legs are covered by bright red scales. Its body has filled out so that the legs look less odd, but the feet still seem too big for it. Go, Golavath. Select an act, choose a move. Cyclone, Intimidating Stare, Fury Power, Fight, Jump Blitz, Standard, Suicide, Fury Power, Fighting, 110, Effect Points, the Manamon attacks blindly. Though the move is powerful, the user is so single-minded that it leaves itself open, causing its defenses to be lowered by one stage. Kolavedyard has dealt 124. Kolavedyard's defense and magic. Fogolavath used rev up. Fogolavath's speed was increased. Special. Fogolavath has 61. Kolavedyard's defense and magic. Choose a Manamon Master Ruben is about to summon Kavalarain. Select Cancel, Cole, Dagevil, Melandon, Rhinado, Aerolier. What the? Ruben? Faux Kavalarain used Aquatic Blitz. Choose a move. Lightning Bolt, no energy, standard, Power Fang, standard, Hammerhead, fighting, slash, lightning bolt. Aerolier has dealt 315 Manamon Master Ruben is about to summon Bamba, Dagevil, Melandon, Rhinado, Aerolier, Thornita, Cancel, Kolavedyard. Shoot, Suicide. Kolavedyard has dealt 250 damage. Kolavedyard suffered 83 damage. Kolavedyard select Dagevil. Faux Bambastica used Miracle Adrenaline. Faux Bambastica's magic attack. Faux Bambastica is fired up. Choose a move. Iron Tackle, Sturdy Stone, Pest Pincer, Knockout Venom, White Lance. Iron, Knockout, Pest Pincer, Dagevil has dealt 170. Manamon Master Ruben is about to summon Shady Ina. Select Dagevil, Melandon.
Okay, this one is gonna be a little hard.
Rhinado. Ruben sent out. Choose Iron, White Lance. Dagevil, Faux Shady Ina has dealt 43. Select the Manamon, Rhinado, Aerolier, Thornita. Cancel, Aerolier, Rhinado, Melandon. What the? Ruben sent out a Javoltrike. Select an action for Melandon. Choose a move. Land Power, Earth, Spec 60, Sandstorm, D. Flurry Claws, 15, Contained Quake, Earth, 140, Effect Points. Geocombat, 100, Effect, Land, Geocombat, Stone, Contained Quake. The user causes an enormous earthquake localized only to one given target. It deals a lot of damage, but lowers the user's strength by 2 stages. Physical Attack. Melandon has dealt 339 Melandon's strength was decreased by Kojo. Manamon Master Ruben is about to summon Dragomi. Select deck Rhinado. What go? Ruben sent out a Dragometer. Ruben, no doubt you think you've done well so far, but now witness my secret weapon. Dragometer, use Draco Breaker. A doctor runs out onto the field. Get a stretcher, a stretcher. Ruben yells. Dear God. An onlooker gasps. Hurry up, Dr. Henderson. Ruben yells. We've got to get him to the hospital. It was a chaotic storm of legs, arms, bodies, shouts, accusations, press inquiries, doctors, tamers, cameras, voices. Norman. Sangora shouted. Merkilla Henderson was carrying Norman away quickly toward the hospital. Oh my good. Sangora wailed. Oh my good. Sangora wailed. It's okay, Sangora. I comforted. It's okay. Norman. She sobbed. Oh Norman. I don't know how that move went so amiss. Ruben said, stunned. I'll go to the hospital and check up on things. I offered. Would you? Ruben asked. Thanks, I'll try to keep the crowd under control here. 3. Pocket where Master Stadium. Master Stadium. Pocket where Sulis, Mekamo City.
Oh wait, I see.
Pocket Cop, where would Breetanberg Wilderness Front. Breetanberg West, Mecca, Breetanberg, how is he doing, Merkila? I asked softly. Not well. She said sadly. He's in critical condition. He'll be lucky if he lives another hour. No, I said, an angry tear falling from my eye. That isn't fair. We're doing all we can to make his last minutes comfortable. Merkila added. You should probably go tell Sangora. Oh, alright. I said.
Next part is walking. By the way, if you don't see her on this
Guest room.
regular place, then you will see it in the post game.
Sangora? I asked. He's dying, isn't he? She said softly. Yes, Sangora, Norman's dying. Please, take me to him. Merciful. Sangora. Norman gasps in a rough, sore voice. Norman. Sangora sobs. She slumps over onto his bed. He tries to move to allow her room in the small bed. She lays her head on his chest. Norman. She said. Yes, my love? Norman replied. Please, you do forgive me, don't you, Norm? Sangora asked. Yes, Sangora. Norman said. I forgive you. I love you with all of my heart. If only we had another life to do over, to try this again. I was so angry with you, Sangora, for so long. So bitter. But I think I was truly angry with myself. Angry that I placed my journey above your happiness. That I made you disloyal. It's not your fault. Sangora wept. No, maybe not. He allowed. But I blamed myself for allowing it to happen by causing you to become lonely. Oh, Norm. She sobbed. Norm. Sangora. He said. You mustn't die blaming yourself. You have suffered for any wrong you may have committed. I don't hate you, I love you, even more than I did when I thought we had our whole lives ahead of us. What's the saying? Distance makes the heart grow fonder. Sangora wept. Why are you still crying? Norman asked. Sangora began to cry harder, but there was a smile on her face. I think I'm happy, I am. Sangora said thoughtfully. For the first time since you left on your journey. Sangora moves her head up for a kiss, he smiles, and closes his eyes. Just as they are about to kiss one another, Norman flops onto his pillow, and the monitor shows that he has no vitals. Oh Norman! She cried. Soon we will be together again. She turned to me, I tried to hide the tears trickling from my eyes.
Why is character crying? Cool, not.
Ashton. She said softly. Ashton. Thank you so much for all the... She struggled for a few more seconds to formulate a coherent sentence, but could not manage this final feat. She soon drooped over the dead body of her lover, and spoke no more. She joined her parents, her grandmother. She joined Norman yet again. She joined my T. But, perhaps, she restored my faith in love and humanity, even if just for a moment.
She joins. I didn't get that last one, sorry.
Before I knew it, she was buried and gone, and Ashton? Merkila asked. Yeah, Merkila? I asked. Would you come back to my place real quick before you head out of town? Sangora asked me to give you something. Oh, alright. I said. Guest room, here we are. Merkila said. This is it. A mananette? I asked confused. It's the Manamon she kept, the one she couldn't sell. Merkila explained. She wanted you to have it. Ashton received Sirenet. Do you want to know? Your party is full, so this... I really miss her. Merkila said softly. We really shouldn't develop such a close bond with our patients. But I did, I couldn't help it. And now she's gone, I feel like a failure. I looked sadly at her. The truth was, I wasn't feeling much different than she was. I was wondering, if I hadn't agreed to move the battle, would Norman have lived? If the battle had been conducted in the proper arena, with the proper precautions? But that was nonsense, wasn't it? Plenty of Manamon battles happen out in the open, most Manamon battles happen in the open. Yes, but there would have been medical professionals on standby at the Masters Stadium. It is an intense battle, tamers and their Manamon can get carried away. My sad eyes met Mercilla's, and we wept silently, together in our shared grief for a young woman we really had barely known. Merc 3. Hello. I answered. Hello Ashton, I'm the waitress from Madame Boville's you spoke to not too long ago, remember? A young heir, yes, I think I remember you.
Yeah.
I replied, summoning up a vague image to accompany the voice. I told you I would call you if I saw any Eshkanites around town. She said pensively. Oh, right. I said. I saw one hanging around the bench on my way to work today, just thought you should know. I'll be right over. I said. Where? Suli, select an option, party. View your party, Thundercolt. Store Manamon. Retrieve Manamon. Viewing partition 3, Sansuran. Go to view, rename, cancel, empty, cancel, Sirenet. What do, over. Viewing over the move list, psychedelic spell. The user casts a rather unusual spell. It deals quite a bit of damage, and may confuse or cause the foe to become berserk. The power of this move increases by 75% when the foe is either confused or berserk. 65 effect points. Death Cry. Sing. Death Cry. The user cries a solemn melody which places a curse on all who hear it, including the user. If nothing is done to prevent the curse from taking effect, any creature still affected will die in 2 turns. Sing. Flood. Obscure. Psych. Flood. 85 effect points.
It has blood.
Which
So I think I'm not really looking for credit, pretty easy way
Madame Bubbles.
certain types anyway.
As I entered the restaurant, I saw the waitress who I had met here before. She was shaking and looked a little pale. What's up? I asked, unsure how to start this conversation. Finally, she said, her voice shaking. I could tell the rude manner of addressing me was not intended as such. That was obvious by her mannerisms. You said you saw an Eshkanite here? I asked, looking around the place. I saw Eshkan, she said. Hey, listen, I said, a bit worried by the way she was acting. What's going on? She started moving her weight from her left foot to her right foot. He's not Eshkan, she blurted all of a sudden. He's not, what? I asked, bewildered. He's not Eshkan, there is no Eshkan, she blurted again. That's not his real name. I said, standing there with my mouth open. There was only one customer in the restaurant, and he was gaping at her. I'll explain, the waitress said, her face contorting with the effort it took her to express these thoughts. I'm not originally from Kir. I'm from another country called Tangeria. My father is a stadium leader and a leader of the Church of Zonias named Senarus.
Senarus. That dang.
He was very, controlling, and when I reached the tricky age of 13, I had had enough. I decided that I wasn't going to put up with it, and I was going to take my own life. But then a Manamon tamer showed up in my hometown. He found me as I prepared to end my life. He stopped me, he saved my life. He went on to defeat my father's stadium. Later, he would go on to defeat a mythic Manamon known as Iroadium and stop an evil schemer named Octoros from taking over the world. He's quite famous now. As if that wasn't enough fame, he became that country's Manamon master. He came back to me as I sat alone on Sandcot Beach, and he told me that I was free. You see, I'm very nearsighted, and my hearing could be a lot better than it is. My parents had used this as a way to keep me from going on my own Manamon journey. But this Manamon tamer, now the Manamon master, had enough influence that he was able to convince the appropriate authorities that these were not legitimate concerns. I didn't want to travel around Tangeria though, I wanted to travel around a new country. So I picked Kir. He was amazing. He saw me off on the ship leading to Kir. I had a lot of adventures. My Manamon journey started and ended several years ago. I didn't want to head home, so I decided to emigrate here, to Kir. And that's where we are. Not too long ago, I started hearing about this Eshkan fellow who said he could make it rain. I was amazed at these rumors, I thought they couldn't be true. But I recognized Eshkan. Eshkan is Senarus, my father. Oh sure, he's changed his look quite a bit, but I'd recognize his voice anywhere. Ashton? She asked with a quavering voice. He's looking for me. I'm so scared. I've not spoken to him in 3 years, Ashton, and I don't know what to do. But, why are you telling me this? I asked. Because you fought the Eshkanites, you fought Eshkan, she said hopefully.
Marina. Reference to your character from Manamon 1 if you played, or even if you didn't.
I've heard about you, a lot of people have heard of you. And you remind me of him, the Manamon master who changed my life. I looked at her, not sure what I should say or do. The door flew open, revealing two people I had not expected to see together. The first man was Eshkan, determined looking and a bit out of breath. Right behind him was... Okama? I asked. Stop that man, Eshkan said, gesturing wildly at Okama. Okama stood right behind Eshkan, calmly surveying the scene. Eshkan took notice of the young girl for the first time. Rena, my baby girl, he said, a tear running down his cheek. What is going on? I asked, feeling that being kept in the dark was some kind of new norm. This magician is a big joke, a scam artist, Okama said, glaring at Eshkan. And? I asked, annoyed with Okama for pointing out the obvious. How does he do it then? It is simple, he replied. The ring. I still don't know how I missed it before. The ominous ruby is in his ring. My ring? Eshkan asked. The ring. Okama enunciated. The young girl named Rena, still quivering, sunk down into a chair. Eshkan held his right hand in front of his face, gazing fixedly at the ring he had worn since he was a little boy.
How we know that? I don't know.
His daddy's ring. His dad's only gift to him. Okuma stood in the doorway patiently.
Mostly just temporarily and doesn't say going to the point of view to sign her.
I looked from one face, to another, to another. The customer who had been eating before had disappeared. Give it to me, Okuma said.
Several minutes ago, I guess?
The ring. Eshkin mumbled.
Sorry,
Not Sonyas, it was just the ring. Just the ring. Hand it over, Okuma said dangerously. He reached out a hand, but Eshkin didn't notice. Okuma gripped the ring between his middle finger and thumb, taking care not to brush Eshkin's skin. With one quick flick of the wrist, the ring came off of Eshkin's finger and fell into Okuma's palm. Okuma did not put it on his finger, but instead, I'm invincible now, you know. He said.
In his pocket, I think, or dropped into his pocket.
He grinned. The Amalus ruby was all I needed. When Byron saw that Eshkin had the ruby on the Solfoa Peninsula, I looked back at footage of Eshkin's magic tricks, and sure enough, the Amalus ruby adorned his pointer finger. Byron? I asked. Byron's been working for me, Okuma said. I've been looking for the Amalus ruby for a long time now. Byron found it. He thought it was in the Konduan Art Museum, as if. He's a good kid though. He found it in the end. Those thieves I hired to break into the art museum were pathetic. They probably wouldn't have found the ruby even if it had been there. But you helped me defeat those thugs. I gasped. Not before I was sure they would find nothing there. Okuma grimaced. It also would cast doubt on them if they ever decided to, tell the authorities who put them up to the little heist. I didn't believe my senses, but it all made sense. Byron had acted strange at the Madame Boville's restaurant on Solfoa. Oh, and hadn't he been standing guard in front of the art museum right before the smoke bomb went off?
He had. Remember, we had to beat him.
I thought I was special. Eshkin mumbled, staring blankly at the place where the ring had been. I thought Sonyas had anointed me his earthly hero. Nobody cares about your story, you hypocritical nincompoop. Okuma grinned at his own wit. Eshkin stared at Rina. His eyes filled with tears. Rina shuffled her feet. Too much is going on, she whispered. Eshkin passed out. Foolish man, I don't need any of you anymore, he said, looking at me. You fought well during our past battles. Watching you is like watching a masterpiece come to life. I know you won't make this easy on me. You could join me, you know. I don't even know what you are doing, I exclaimed. I can't join something I don't even know about. But I know enough to be certain I want nothing to do with it. You are working with criminals. For the good of art, Okuma said. Sure, art. I glowered. Rina, you'll be fine, won't you? I asked. I don't know, she said shakily. I need to go Ashton, I'll be fine, she said, looking at her father's unconscious form. I'll call the permed ICS.
Paramedic.
Suli City. Oh no. I just missed him. If only I had been a few seconds faster. I need to think of something to do. Doesn't he live in Konduan City? Maybe I can find some useful information at his house. Hawk, where? Suli City. Select an option, party. Save game. Suli. Save. Games. I could not, when you left me, understand why you would make such an abrupt exodus. Question. Select and view your Kangar. Swap. Select. In. Save. Games. No, perhaps not. File. I could not, when you left me, understand why you would make such an abrupt exodus. Is not the stadium battle the highest priority for all tamers? No, perhaps not. I don't know all the details, but we all know you had something to do with the Reuben fiasco. You do realize, he intends to resign after that incident? Why did you move the Master Stadium battle, anyway? How would you like to respond? I'm not ready to talk about that yet. For Sangora. Keep your nose in your own business. I'm not ready to talk about that yet. Keep your nose in your own business. I had no intention on offending you, my friend. He said apologetically. I just thought you would like to talk about it. You, the challenger, Ashton forfeited our last match, and I hereby accept your request for a re-challenge. Stadium leader Edric has challenged you to a battle. Edric sent out a Sirenet. Foe Sirenet is level 38. Foe Sirenet used psychedelic spell. Foe choose Blaze Pop Spark. 197 Vanguard. Stadium leader Edric is about to summon Shady Ina. Do you want some Thunder Cold? Foe Shady Ina used Nightstick. The attack choose Full Moon Blessing. Staff slash. Foe Shady Ina has dealt 32. Thunder Cold has dealt 60 damage. Foe Shady Ina used Decibel Rush. Foe Shady Ina has dealt 83 damage. Select Foe Rapid Miss. Bambistica. Shoot. Stingray. Bambistica has dealt 38 damage. Bambistica gained 16-13. Stadium leader Edric is about to summon Neomanja. No. Foe Neomanja has dealt 18 damage. Bambistica has dealt 54. The attack. Foe Neomanja has 44. Bambistica gained 1180. Stadium leader Edric is about to summon Werewolf Sire. No. Bambistica has 88 out of 124 health. Bambistica is plant and sound type. Foe Werewolf Sire used Tactical Rush. Shadow. Bambistica. Stadium leader Edric defeated. I did wonder if you forfeited because you were scared. I guess you really were called away on an urgent matter. Obtained 1,147 gold. It is difficult to refer to our last encounter as a forfeit since you had not even summoned your first Manamon. Your skills are far more advanced than I would have imagined based on what I perceived at one point as cowardice. As a stadium leader, I always hope my challengers gain some sort of insight or useful lesson after battling. But I think I'm the one with a life lesson to take away from this encounter. Here. I've never been more proud to offer this token. Ashton received the Demon Key. Ashton stored, and I hope this equipment helps you along your path. Ashton received a Gambler's Gauntlet. Ashton, best of luck to you.
I hear that
Our leader is hard. You'd have. Where? Suli City. Save game. Game. View. Can't. Wabidamis. Bambustica. Not J.
Bambustica.
Bambustica. Bambustica. 49,300. Look. We're a small. Won't you give a little? How much? 40,960 gold. 20,480 gold. 10,200. 5,100. We will use. Hi there. Select cans. Berserk Club. Nature Suit V. Aqua Suit V 2.0. Fire Suit. Nature Suit. Fire Suit. A suit designed to lessen the damage of flame attacks. The wearer only suffers 65% of the damage inflicted by flame-type attacks. Though this suit is slightly less effective than the previous model, the user no longer has to worry about increased damage from plant attacks. Nature, Aqua, Fire, Revival Mist, Healing, Cure, Razor, Desert, Total Cure, Mighty Herb, 1000 gold. As a Manamon tamer, there are some places you just can't get to without certain items to help you out. I have one such item. If you, very well, take. Ash, there, have, Pock, where would, Illicom, Vermicom, Solfo, Vermicom. Oh no. How do offer to help? Hey, maybe I could help you find the coins? She jerked her head up. You'd do that for me? Wow, thanks, there's just, if you do. Use a treasure chest key to unlock it, no. Save game. Use a Ashton found a full revive. Ashton found a level up herb. Obtained 500. Ashton found the girl. Ready to do you want? Ashton. Ashton. Ashton found the girl. Ashton. Choosing to buy a small the frail shield is more I would. Hi there. Select stiff row. 2000 gold. Frail shield. Small shield. Little wand. Bone deck. Flyer. Encounter down. Smellings. Scorch oint. Antidote. 50 gold. In the items, treasure chest key, 2. Vermicop, Ultra. Vermicop. Power plant. Power plant. Power. Ashton. Inventory items, treasure chest, other items, cancel. Girl's coin, 6. Power plant roof. Ashton. Power plant roof. Power plant roof. Power plant. Power plant.
That one's scary.
You obtained a game disc. The label says monocode. Use it. Ashton found healing mist. Ashton found curing. Ashton found revival mist. Power plant. Thanks so much for finding the coins. Oh, I've been looking for you incidentally. I found this weird thing while exploring a cave the other day and thought, hi, maybe a tamer could use this. Here, throw it away if you don't want it. The girl timidly hands you a black matter husk. Oh, I also wanted to give you this as thanks for finding my coins. Ashton found a golden medal. You may think this is a pretty good reward for helping me find 8 coins, but these coins are rather valuable, hee. Other items, treasure cancel, golden, select give, hoodoo, thunder colt, club bowl, lantlar, bambustic, wabidamus, club bowl, successfully gave items, select, save, games. Vermicop, where, Suli City. Elatia, Conduan. Save. Game, OBS, settings settings window, Wi-Fi toggle button pressed. Manamon, start stop.